I love beer. Beer is not just something you drink, it's part of culture. It's really something that is born from within. My name is Gilbert Nielsen. I am brewmaster at Cervecería Calavera. Well, before Calavera, I was an adjunct professor at a Danish university. I was teaching classes in biophysics. At the same time, I had a hobby, which was brewing beer. Craft beer in Mexico started as a very small group of people who made beer here in Mexico. Calavera came in around 2008. At that time, we were around 10 craft breweries in Mexico. Right now, we are around 300. Industrial beer is more image, craft beer is more ingredients. So any craft brewer will be very focused on ingredients, will be very focused on the recipe, in opposition to industrial beers, which really look into, well, how can I sell as much liquid as possible? In Calavera, we have always been very keen on trying to match the Mexican cuisine with beer, not just limiting ourselves to what is traditionally put into a beer, and hence we have very light beers, which are light both in color but also in strength, which match very well with some of the seafood you find in this country. And then we have very dark beers, which are heavy, dark, very full of caramel, full of hops, but also with some chili in them, which matches very well the mole, which is very common in this country also. In Calavera, we shipped our beers to some competitions, and we have won some interesting awards. In the US Open competition, we have won for the Mexican Imperial Stout. We won a gold award. We also have won some awards for some of our specialty beers. We won for our Yule, which is a Christmas beer, and we won also an award for our Lovecraft beer. We chose the name Calavera because it was very close to what we think of as a direct link to pre-Hispanic origins. Calavera, which means skull in English, is a very common symbol in pre-Hispanic Mexico, pre-Hispanic America. The design of Calavera has always aimed to be very minimalistic, but at the same time trying to capture very complex feelings. My wife, Elizabeth, she is the designer of Calavera.
Well, the design is a collaboration between young artists and Calavera. We invite a different artist for one of our seasonal beers every year. And all of them are quite different. It's amazing to see the different conceptions that they have with the beers. This is an ofrenda. The label was made by Geiger, the artist that made the Alien. We are huge fans of him, and it was really nice to contact him, and he was so kind to let us use one of his designs in our label.
Content and appearance go together. We need to have some quality not only in the content but also in the appearance. We have to be able to tell the consumer just by looking at the bottle that this might be a good beer, and then reinforce this with a good beer inside the bottle. I hope this experience you get when you try Calavera is the best experience you can get, and I always hope that with a beer. Cheers!